Hiccup. This project is going to count this length if, first you can open up this layer. And then turn off the skin model. It's less laggy. And then the length of this statistic. If it's the stupider way, it's just a matter of counting them one by one. It's like, use this analysis command. There's an analysis of this command here. Then use the magnifying glass and the standard to frame it. There's a line here. Interjection of surprise. You measure the length of this line. It's 3 meters is, then you count it. Every one of them is different. This one is 3.8 meters, and then you're going to test each one of them. Then add it up. And what about these? It's all built the same. You just have to measure A. If you measure one, you start by hitting this command. Tap this side again. It's 0.1 meters, right? And then here's 0. 0.4 you write it down in a notebook, add up, and then here. This side, and then there's this side. If there are no sides here, you'll have to click on this command first. Tap this side again. 0.7 m, or that you use this command to copy it out, copy this side, then copy the, replicate. What about when you copy it? You put it together for him. It is a whole. Then you can add this one. It is 2.5 meters. Then you can also select it by holding Shift choose it is this entire length. You put it together. And then you click on it and it's 5.2 meters. Total is 5.2 meters. That's because they're all the same length over here. It's just that it's a variable over here, right? If that means you know gra, then you'll have to open this one. If you open this one, for example, the length of this let's make a copy of it. That's it. Right, then combine, and then put this line on it. What a reason to find this thread here. Keep coming in. Find commands of this length. What about this length? Measuring length is actually this command. It's this one command. Pull it down. Copy this. Lengths. Then you can use this panel to see how long it is. It's 2.5 meters. 2.5 meters. Then you have to count how many 1,234s there are. You from this side 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 Let's say there are 10. Then you multiply. Let's say there's 15 of them. Interjection of surprise. You multiply it by 15. So it's a total. And then this one, because each one is different. Well, there's no way around it. The only way you can use this is to right-click like this, many lines, and then you do a crawl over to A. Interjection of surprise. Choose to select this side. Interjection of surprise. In a roundabout way, you can pick this side too. Interjection of surprise. There are arrows on this side. One for the road. Interjection of surprise. After you've made your selection. And then measure its length. Cancanth. This panel, you see it's a list for every length. And then if you want to add up each length, you need to find this summing command. Interjection of surprise. It adds up. You see how this adds up to this 17. Check to see if it's 17. 1 2 3 4 2 4 to 8. And then this one is gotta be 8. This is 1 and 4. Interjection of surprise. Refers Japanese surrender in World War II on June 15, 1945. And then add this is 15, plus this is 16. This plus this is about 17. It's 17. That's right. This is the one where it adds up over and over again. And what about these lengths? You multiply the same. If it's not the same, you just let it pick and choose. Interjection of surprise. Actually, this one is the same without the off complement. You take a notebook and measure it. Hey! Multiply it by the number of grams. When you add this up, you use a calculator. It's okay to list them and add them. This is its length. Interjection of surprise. There's a lot here. Each one is different from the other. You tally it up. If that means you'll be counting this, that layer is also a good choice. Choose it. Let's say there are several layers here. Let's say it's the same length. You could say these two, for example. It's the group leaders. Hide the others. This is a different length, too. You can also categorize. Put this on this layer. Changing object layers. It's right here. Interjection of surprise. Then you can hide it. This is categorized as right-click to change the object. You've got the stats. It's okay to put it inside and hide it. It's gonna take some time.